A good stress management plan begins with recognizing the factors that cause stress in your life. Stressors are events or circumstances that can cause physical, emotional, or psychological strain, and can have a negative impact on a person's overall well-being. There are typically two broad categories in which stressors can be placed: chronic and acute. Chronic refers to a long-lasting condition that may persist for months or years, such as caring for a parent with dementia, long-term unemployment, or imprisonment. Acute stressor describes a sudden and severe condition that typically resolves within a short period, and is overwhelming well after the event has ended, such as falling on an icy sidewalk and breaking your leg. Potential stressors do not always involve major life events. Daily hassles, the minor irritations and annoyances that are part of our everyday lives, such as rush hour traffic, intolerable coworkers, extreme weather conditions, and quarrels with friends or family, can build on one another and leave us just as stressed as life-change events. It's easy to overlook how your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors contribute to stress. You may be stressed about work deadlines, but procrastination could be the cause. If you want to identify the sources of stress in your life, it's important to look closely at your habits, attitude, and excuses. This can help you pinpoint the underlying causes of your stress and take steps to address them. It is important to note that the stressors we encounter in our lives are not always related to physical dangers. The endocrinologist Hans Selye, a famous stress researcher, proposed that psychosocial stressors, such as work deadlines or family arguments, can elicit the same physiological response as physical threats. When we encounter stressors, we may employ different coping strategies to deal with them. Problem-focused coping is the preferred approach when we believe we can control the stressor, while emotion-focused coping is more likely to be used when we feel powerless to change the situation. It's good news that most of the stressors we face can be altered and are, to some extent, within our control. Some sources of stress are unavoidable. If you are unable to alter the source of your stress, try to modify your response to it. You can better cope with stress by changing your attitude and expectations. It's easier to accept than to fight against an unchangeable situation. It's important to understand that there are some things in life that cannot be controlled, so it's best not to waste your energy trying to control them.